Dude, what a performance tonight. I was like 007 like for a second. I was I was like, what is going on right now? Like that was insane. Like talk to me about kind of leading up to this performance. How did you create this and how did you prep for it?
Yeah, so I actually did like a live session version of the song for the producers like a couple months ago, and I did it in a mirror room and had a band there and everything. And it's so cool because when I talked to the creative directors for the show, they pretty much took my my original idea and like made it a million times bigger and better for TV and for stage. It's just so cool to kind of get to go through that, especially being like an independent artist. I don't have money in the budget and everything to do normally a performance like that. So to be able to have that is really, really cool.
Now, I loved your performance, but I'm disappointed that I haven't heard of your name before because that was incredible. Like, I'm like seriously like going to your Spotify and I'm staying there. I'm parked. But, talk to me about like the creative process of this song and like what really kickstarted that writing process for you.
Oh yeah, no, well this is funny. What kickstarted the writing process for me was the shower. I was in the shower when I wrote it. This melody, the Mr. and that came into my head and I couldn't get it out. And then I reached out, grabbed my phone for a voice memo. I actually was headed to a friend's birthday party that night, and I stayed in the car for an hour because I just had to finish the song. I didn't end up going in for a while. But yeah, the next day I produced it out, and yeah, that's kind of where it started.
Now, for you, when you think of a melody or you think of a lyric or a song, like what is your go-to vocal range when you first start trying to sing that track?
Yeah, my go-to, just a normal kind of, casual area, but like a lot of times I'll start with the melody and I'll record it on my phone and then I'll go to the piano and kind of like adjust it. Or a lot of times for production, like sometimes a sub or a bass would sound better in this key or things like that, but yeah.
That's awesome. Now, as far as like vocally, how do you feel like you challenge yourself for this song and for this performance?
Yeah, well, one thing is, moving like that and dancing like that and singing at the same time. I've been running for like the last couple months and singing at the same time and everything and just getting ready for it. So, yeah.
I love that you produced this. A lot of other artists have other producers that were on board, but you did this yourself. So, what did you do differently and how did you, when you're the artist and you're the producer, how do you challenge yourself? How do you get yourself to step out of that comfort zone within every track that you release?
Yeah, I just experiment as much as I can. Like, I am always constantly starting new beats or new ideas and things. Actually, for this song, the main drum fill, that thing, that's me playing on a djembe in my studio. I put like my phone in my mouth so I could like not use both my hands, and I like played it, and then altered it afterwards. So just a lot of creativity kind of goes into it, and that's what's kind of cool about me doing it myself is I have so much time to play with different ideas and stuff and go from there. So yeah.
That's awesome. Now lastly, what was it about American Song Contest that made you want to be part of this? And not just be part of it, but also debut such a song like Mr. Independent?
Yeah, to be on a stage in front of millions of people and represent my home state of Texas, I think that's so cool. There's no better answer than that. I feel like to just be a part of that is just so cool, And the creators of Eurovision are part of this. Eurovision is huge. I love Eurovision so much. Duncan Lawrence from there. There's just so many great acts that have come out of it. So to be a part of this is amazing. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations. And like I said, I'm going to Spotify. I'm staying there for a little bit. So thank you for introducing me to your music.